Hey there, welcome to our YouTube channel Learning with Mustafa Sheikh. Today is our topic about the biomass energy. So, as we know, there are too much sources of the energy, and biomass is one of them. The biomass energy is the cheapest source of energy among the all two others, after the sun energy. So, biomass energy, let's start our topic. People have used biomass energy from the living things since the earliest human days. First of the made wood fires for the cooking or the keeping warm. Today, biomass is used to the fuels, electric generators, and the other machinery. Such we know too much machineries and too much devices are run with the biomass energy. So people have used biomass energy from the living things since the earliest humans first made wood fires of the cooking or keeping the warm. Biomass is an organic, meaning it is made of a material that comes from the living organisms such as the plants and the animals. The most common biomass materials used for the energy are the plants and woods and the wastes. Billions and the billions years ago, when the mass are under the earth, then they converge into the biomass fuels. The decay of the time is recorded here. These are called the biomass feedstocks. Biomass feedstocks or the biomass energies can also be the anywhere renewable sources. The energy source of the contains energy first derived from the suns. Plants absorb in the suns of the towards the photosynthesis process and convert into the carbon dioxide and the water into the nutrients, the carbohydrates. As we know, in the bioscience language, nutrients are also known as the carbohydrates. The energy from these organisms can be transferred into the usable energy through the direct or the indirect. So we discuss about the direct. Direct and indirect means the biomass can be turned into the create the heat direct converted into electricity. This is the direct, and the process into the fuels indirect. I think you will be a completely guides from the indirect and the direct. Discuss the thermal conservations. The biomass can be burned into the thermal conservations. The use of the energy. The thermal conservations includes the energy and the heats and the biomass stocks in the order of the burn, dehydrates, or the stabilized into the other topics. The most of the familiar biomass stocks feeds are the thermal conservations or the raw materials, and such as the principles of the working materials of the biomass systems. This is the energy of the topic MSWs, the scraps of the energies in the poor limbers of the miles. Different from the types of the energy are created in the throw of the direct firings, co-firings, and the processes and the generifications of the other systems, such as the before biomass energy can be burned into the however the must of the dried. This is a chemical process is called purifications. Purification is the process in which the biomass energy converts into different types of the energy, such as the fuels, such as the diesels and tiles, and used in the pumping materials. So as well as the during of the their formations, the biomass is heated up to the 2000 to 3000, and the calculus about the 390 Celsius and to the 6190 Celsius Fahrenheit. The biomass dries out of the completely sinks into the losses of ability to the absorbed of the roots. This root will loses about the 20% to the high level of the energy of its organic mass, but that retains 90% of its energy. Yeah, the energy is lost as energy to mass. This is used to fuel the transactions of the process. Duration of this energy, I can say, is the addition some little bit words. You can use anywhere this type of energy for life things and running vehicles, machineries, and some other devices such as our systems. So anywhere we can use this, it is too much differ from the hydropower and repables of the energy. This can take in possible in the mistinous areas, some malicious areas, like as urban area is too much differ from the cold areas, because they not have proper and improper functionality for this energy. Direct firing and the co-direct firing. So the direct firing is a steam produces, which is during to the firing process, power turbine and some other electricities. This can be used from the manufacturing of the heat buildings, and biomass can also be a co-fire. In the upper case we read about the fire, and in the lower such part we about the co-fire. Co-fire is burned with the fossil fuels, and this is process differ from the steam. And also the co-firing is a easiest demands to the coals. This is reduced to the amount of the carbon dioxide and the other greenhouse gases released by the burning fuels and the fires. So this was fossil fuels and bioenergy's topic, and I hope that you get kind information from our videos. Thanks for watching Learning with Mustafa Sheikh.